Hey guys, Nick posted the Scout School. Today what I want to talk about is proper fatwood. Good fatwood that's going to have some nice color and that's going to burn really good and really long. It's going to have a lot of resin in it. So where do you look for good fatwood? I find the best fatwood that you can get is off of dead pine trees. As you see here, I have a dead, completely rotten pine tree that's fallen down, and it's very rotten to the point where, you know, it's just just rotten all the way down to the core, all the way to the point that I was able to harvest not only the fatwood branch but also the knot and even some of the heartwood, because you can just cut right down to the center. So this is a great find if you want to harvest large amounts of fatwood, because you can get the branch, the pine knot, and the heartwood. Because of this rotten wood, you can just chop right down to the center of the tree. Your trees do not need to be this rotten in order to hold good fatwood. They don't need to be dead on the ground. They can be standing, but as long as you find a dead branch at the lower part of the tree, then you should be pretty good. But things like this, which are fallen down and just rotten, are going to have a lot of really good fatwood. This tree is probably about 30 feet long because the top's broken off, but every single branch on this tree is pure fatwood. That's why I said you can find the best fatwood on a rotten tree like this. There's a lot of dead trees, dead sticks, excuse me, about this length, and they're all fatwood. So I'll show you here. I'm just going to harvest the stick itself. I'm not going to harvest the knot, spare you guys all the chopping. But really, a tree like this could be your only way of harvesting the whole pine knot, which was used in the 18th century as candles because it burns so long. So let's just cut this off real quick. I can usually just knock these off. Okay, let me show you this. Let's look at that color. You can see this dark orange red color. That's going to be your primest fatwood, your best fatwood. The darker the color, the more, the thicker and the more amount of pine pitch there is in it. So usually the colors are yellow, pink, and then a dark orange, or an orange or a red. And your red is going to be your best fatwood. So actually, you see a piece on this piece, you can just see the red right here. It's really red where I chopped it. That's blood red right there. That's really good fatwood. But as you see, you won't get the color of from a live tree that you will from a dead tree. Some people think that get your best fatwood from living trees that are, on their way out. Well, sometimes you can find good stuff, but dead trees are the best, I find. So, thanks for joining me on this video of proper Fatwood. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.